Hello, I'm B. Today we're breaking down a book that sold more copies than any personal finance book in history. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki.
A money book? B. I already know everything about money. It arrives, it becomes snacks, it's gone. The cycle of life.
Then this will hurt. The author grew up with 2 dads.
That's a lot of dads telling you to sit up straight.
His real dad had a PhD, Stanford, Northwestern, University of Chicago, all on full scholarships.
Smart dad, got it.
His best friend's dad never finished 8th grade.
Let me guess, the PhD got rich and… Wait, you wouldn't be telling this story.
The dropout became one of the richest men in Hawaii. He left tens of millions to his family. The PhD died with unpaid bills.
The smart one went broke? School, I want a refund.
That question, why, became this book. Over 40 million copies sold, 6 years on the bestseller list.
So 40 million people are just as confused as me. Comforting.
Here's the book's whole message in one line. School teaches you to work for money. It never teaches you how money works.
I learned the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Nobody mentioned rent.
Exactly. You're not bad with money, Kapi. You were never taught money. Rich kids learn the rules at the dinner table. Everyone else learns nothing. The 2 dads even sounded different. Poor dad always said, "I can't afford it." Rich dad banned those words. He made the boys ask, "How can I afford it?"
Same wallet, different question.
One sentence shuts your brain down. The other puts it to work.
So it's not a talent, it's a rule book, and I just never got my copy.
Today you do. 10 ideas. Let's learn the rules.
10? Fine. My wallet can't get any emptier.
Point 1. The rich don't work for money. Here's the first thing Rich Dad ever taught him. The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich make money work for them.
Money, working, must be nice. My money doesn't work. My money doesn't even show up.
The author learned this at 9 years old. Rich Dad hired him for 10 cents an hour.
10 cents? I wouldn't open one eye for 10 cents.
3 hours every Saturday, 30 cents total. He even gave up his softball games for it.
This is a horror story.
After 3 weeks, he was ready to quit, and Rich Dad smiled and said, "Good, now you're ready for the real lesson."
The lesson was child labor.
No, he said, "Keep working, but this time for free."
Free? That's not a lesson. That's a scam with extra steps.
That's what the boys thought too. But with no paycheck to chase, they had to find another way to make money. And their eyes opened. One day they saw the store throwing away unsold comic books, so they saved them and opened a comic library in the basement.
Free comics. Go on.
They charged kids 10 cents to read for 2 hours. A comic costs 10 cents each, and a kid can read 5 or 6 in 2 hours.
Unlimited comics for the price of one? I'd nap on that deal. I mean, sleep on it. I mean, it's a good deal.
$9.50 a week for 3 months, more than 30 times their old pay. They even hired Mike's sister to run it, $1 a week.
They had an employee. A 9-year-old had an employee.
The money worked, even when they didn't. That's the lesson.
9 years old and basically retired. I'm 3 chapters behind a 4th grader.
Point 2. Escape the rat race. So why doesn't everyone do that? Because of a trap. The book calls it the rat race.
Rude name. Some of us rodents are doing our best.
It runs on 2 emotions. Fear of having no money makes you take the job. Then the paycheck lands, and desire spends it. And the pattern locks in. Get up, go to work, pay bills. Get up, go to work, pay bills.
Stop! I can hear my alarm clock in this.
And here's the cruel part. A raise doesn't fix it. Offer people more money, and they keep the cycle going by spending more.
So the wheel never stops. It just gets a cup holder.
That's exactly it. A bigger paycheck doesn't free you, it upgrades your cage.
For the record, I'm a capybara, world's largest rodent. We don't do wheels. We sit in warm water and think.
Then think about this. The way out isn't running faster, it's stepping off the wheel. And we're about to learn how. Point 3. Assets versus liabilities. Here's the only rule in this book you're not allowed to forget. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out.
That's it? That's the 40 million copy secret?
That's it. The rich buy assets. The poor only have expenses. And the middle class buy liabilities they think are assets.
Examples. Quick, before my brain closes for the day.
Assets. Stocks, bonds, a rental property, a small business. Things that pay you. Liabilities. The new car, the boat, the giant TV. Things you pay to keep.
So my blanket costs nothing and delivers warmth daily. Asset.
Warmth isn't income, Kapi.
Agree to disagree.
The pocket only cares about one thing. Direction, in or out.
In or out. Finally, financial advice I can count on one paw.
Point 4. Your house is not an asset. Ready for the spiciest sentence in the book? Your house is not an asset.
B, people sleep there. Sleeping is my entire portfolio.
Apply the rule. Does a house put money in your pocket every month?
It takes it. Mortgage, repairs, taxes, the mysterious roof thing.
Money flowing out every month. The book isn't saying don't buy a home. It's saying don't call it an asset and don't make it your biggest investment.
So when grown-ups say, my house is my investment,
they're often holding their biggest liability and feeling rich about it. That's the middle-class trap from the last point.
my beanbag needs 0 repairs, pays daily dividends in naps. Still not an asset?
Still not an asset.
Fine, but it is load-bearing. I'm the load.
A home is a fine thing to want. Just don't confuse what you love with what pays you. Point 5. It's what you keep. New definition of rich. It's not how much money you make, it's how much you keep.
Same thing, right? Money comes in. Some of it stays, theoretically.
Then explain lottery winners. Millions overnight. Broke again in a few years. Star athletes. Same story.
How do you lose millions?
Bigger house, bigger car, bigger everything. Income goes up, spending goes up faster. The book calls it the keep up with the Joneses trap.
Ah, the Joneses. I don't keep up with anyone. Can't afford the cardio.
Wise, because the book has a blunt name for what the Joneses are collecting. Expensive junk. So it uses a better measuring stick, borrowed from a thinker named Buckminster Fuller. Wealth isn't a number, it's time. If you stopped working today, how many days could you survive?
Hold on, doing math. I have 4 days of snacks and half a blanket.
Then your wealth is 4 days.
My wealth expires on Friday.
And every real asset you buy adds days. That's the actual game, not looking rich, lasting longer.
So rich isn't a sports car. Rich is a calendar. A calendar full of snacks.
I'm writing that down. Point 6. Mind your own business. 1974. Ray Kroc, the man who built McDonald's, speaks to an MBA class in Texas. Afterwards, over drinks, he asks the students, "What business am I in?"
Burgers. Next question.
That's what they said, and Kroc said no. "My business is real estate."
The burger man is lying?
Every franchise owner buys the land under the restaurant for Kroc's company. Today, McDonald's is one of the largest real estate owners on earth. The book says more than the Catholic Church.
I've been eating at a real estate office.
His profession was burgers. His business was land. And that's the lesson. Your job is not your business.
My profession is napping. My business is also napping. I see the problem.
And here's the unfair math. A paycheck has a ceiling. There are only 24 hours of you. Assets have no ceiling.
My energy hits its ceiling around noon. So, checks out.
The book's advice is gentler than you'd think. Keep your day job. Be great at it. But stop building only your boss's asset column. Start building yours after hours.
Keep the job. Feed the assets on the side, like a secret pet.
And one day the pet grows big enough to feed you.
The dream, being fed.
It's the book's real finish line. The day your assets pay for your life. Every day becomes Saturday.
That's the goal? Why didn't you open with that? I'd have taken notes.
Point 7. The tax game. Quick history lesson. Income tax only became permanent in England in 1874. In America, 1913.
Wait, before that, people just kept their money? All of it?
Mostly, and here's the twist. The tax was originally sold as a tax on the rich only. The crowd cheered for it.
And then it came for everyone else. Classic.
Meanwhile, the rich studied the rules. Listen to the order. It changes everything. An employee earns, gets taxed, and lives on what's left.
Painfully familiar. My paycheck arrives pre-bitten.
A corporation earns, spends what it can, and pays tax on what's left.
Hold on. They snack first and share after?
That's actually a perfect summary.
I understand rich people now. They're me, with paperwork.
The book isn't saying cheat. It's saying the rules are public, and the rich actually read them. Accounting, investing, markets, law. That's financial IQ.
Reading the rules. The laziest superpower ever. Just sitting there, reading, getting richer.
Knowledge is the one unfair advantage anyone can buy for the price of a book. Point 8. Work to learn, not to earn. The book's most underrated advice. Don't take the job that pays the most. Take the job that teaches the most.
B, no offense, learning doesn't pay rent.
A consultant in the book says most talented, struggling people are one skill away from great wealth.
One skill? Which one? I have room for exactly one more skill.
For most people, selling. The author was a trained pilot. He took a job at Xerox, knocking on doors to sell copy machines, just to beat his shyness and learn to sell.
He chose rejection, voluntarily, as a lifestyle.
Because a paycheck ends when the job ends. A skill stays. The book even has a name for hiding in a safe paycheck. J-O-B, just over broke.
Just over broke. Finally, a job title I'm qualified for.
And Rich Dad pushed the opposite of what school pushes. Don't over-specialize. Know a little about a lot. Sales, systems, accounting. Then you can lead all of it. A restaurant owner doesn't need to be the best chef in the kitchen.
I know a little about everything. Snacks, naps, snack naps.
Breadth, Kapi, not menu depth.
So a paycheck is rent money, but a skill is a vending machine I keep forever. I'd like to buy a vending machine.
You just summarized the whole chapter. Point 9. Pay yourself first. Here's the habit that quietly separates the rich. Pay yourself first. The moment money lands, a piece goes to your asset column. Before the bills.
Before the bills? B, the bills have my address. They know where I live.
That pressure is the point. When the asset money leaves first, you get creative about covering the rest. Pay yourself last, and the assets simply never happen.
I pay myself first every month. It's called snacks.
That's an expense in a very thin disguise.
A delicious disguise.
And here's the partner rule. The rich buy luxuries last. The poor and middle class buy them first to look rich. And they sink deeper in debt doing it. Old money builds the asset column first, then lets the asset's income buy the luxury.
So I can have the heated blanket.
When an asset pays for it, then the luxury is a reward, not a debt.
Buy the goose. Then the golden eggs buy the blanket.
The goose. Yes, that's exactly the book's point.
Don't eat the goose. Got it. Hardest lesson so far.
Point 10. The 5 traps. Last idea. The book lists 5 traps that stop people who know all this from ever doing it. Fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, arrogance.
I feel attacked by at least 3 of those.
Trap 1. Fear. Everyone is afraid of losing money. Everyone. The rich just don't let fear make the decision. Colonel Sanders was 66 and broke when he started selling his chicken recipe.
The chicken guy was broke at 66?
He heard no 1,009 times, then one yes, multi-millionaire.
1,009? I quit things after 1 maybe.
Because here's the book's blunt truth. It's not the smartest who get ahead, it's the bold. Trap 2. Cynicism. The little sky is falling voice. Doubt. Wearing a smart costume.
My inner Chicken Little has a megaphone.
Trap 3 is my favorite. Laziness. And listen to how the book defines it. Busy people are often the laziest.
Excuse me? How are the busy ones lazy? I've been working on lazy my whole life.
Staying busy is the easiest way to avoid what actually matters. Your money, your health, your people. I'm too busy usually means I'd rather not look.
So being busy is just napping from your problems while running.
I have never heard it said better.
For once, the capybara lifestyle wins. We never hide. We're right here, doing nothing, openly.
Trap 4. Bad habits. That's why you pay yourself first. And trap 5. Arrogance. It's what you don't know that costs you. The moment you stop learning, you start paying.
So the cure for all 5 is a little courage, a little honesty, and a library card.
A library card? Where did that come from?
A 9-year-old made $9.50 a week with one. I pay attention.
Okay, let's recap.
Okay, recap time. The lazy version. Don't work for money, train your money to work. It's the only employee that never gets tired. The rat race is real, and a raise just adds a cup holder to the wheel. Assets feed your pocket, liabilities eat it. Count the direction, not the stuff. Your house is not an asset. My beanbag, also not an asset. We're all grieving something. Rich isn't what you make, it's how many days you'd survive. Mine expires Friday. Your job is not your business. The burger man sells land. The rich read the rules. Earn, spend, then taxes. My paycheck, pre-bitten. Take the job that teaches. You're one skill away. Pay yourself first. The goose before the blanket. and dodge the 5 traps, especially busy. Busy is hiding with extra steps.
That's the whole book, Kapi. So, what are you taking from it?
Honestly, I always thought rich people knew a secret, like they were born with a manual I never got.
And now?
There is a manual. Nobody hands it to you. You have to go get it.
That's the difference between the two dads. Same island, same chances, different education.
And different questions. Okay, new rule. I'm done saying I can't afford it.
Then ask the other one.
How can I afford it? So, I'm not bad with money. I'm just on page 1.
Page 1 is where every rich person ever started.
Then for the first time in my life, I'm on schedule.
Now you understand Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
This video cost you $0 and put knowledge in your pocket. That makes it an asset. Subscribe. Best deal since 10-cent comics.